Hi, and welcome back to Enjoying Pixels. I'm Sasha, this is Billionaire Lovers, where you are a broke college student who suddenly comes into a fortune, and all of a sudden, all of these men want to date you. What could go wrong? It said that it all goes right until it doesn't. Well, I'm paraphrasing, but basically, it's gonna be darker than it first appears, and you know that that's what we're all about. Or maybe it won't be, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Let's dive in. Welcome. Please input your character name. Oh, we can choose a name. Well, I have lights today, by the way. I have light now. Now I feel like everything's too bright. What to name our character? I mean, we were Todd the last few games we played. Probably all those aren't up. Stacy. Why not? I live my life as myself, you know? Why would I want to play games as myself? I can play as random fictional characters with elaborate backstories that I give them. Let's enter Stacy's life. Let's do it. Your name is Stacy, right? I like this letting me back out. Like, did you make a terrible mistake? Yes. It's not. All right, Stacy. Your character has been created. To start over, go back to the main title. Settings confirm delete. Note that this will delete all game progress, so it's serious business. I'm ready. A cold night. The sky looks threatening with every breath I take, every move I make. I smell dampness of musty wood. I drag my feet up the ancient stairwell and unlock the door to my apartment. Ooh, with the flick of a light switch, a dim, warm glow fills the room, though it's hard to feel any warmth. The job interviews didn't go well again. I stand by the door exhausted. It takes a few seconds for my brain to get me to move. I look like I live in some kind of ritzy student film. Gotta take out the trash, gotta put today's laundry in the washer. Oh, choices right off the bat. Hold on. Whoa, that's so much pressure. Well, I can see the trash on the table and it's bothering me. And I know that taking out the trash won't change the background, but I'll feel better about myself. Gotta take out the trash. Right, the trash needs to be taken out. Ugh, I don't want to go back out there. But I will. I think I'm running out of trash bags too. Gotta get more of those. There are always too many things to do, so I sit back in my chair and do none of them. Relatable. And as always, my stomach growls. I'm starving. What do I even want for dinner? Takeout? Let's check my bank account. Account balance, $1,356. If I can't get a job by the end of the month, I'm gonna be homeless. Takeout is out of the question. I think I still have some oatmeal left. Sweet foods always make me feel better. A not so glamorous but pretty fitting end to my week of fruitless job hunting. I rummage through the cupboard, find some cinnamon and sugar, and dump a bit into the bowl. The water boils quietly. A subtle scent of sweetness fills the room. Minutes later, I grab a spoon and taste it. Soft, hot, should be ready. Halfway through the bowl, I realize the rest of the oatmeal is stale. Oh. It's probably been sitting there for too long. I can barely stomach the rest. I sigh and pick at the oatmeal like picking beans out of coal. Anyway, at least now I have the energy to function. Right at this moment, I hear drops falling on the windowsill. Rain starts to pour. Now I can't take out the trash. Can't get to a laundromat. Couldn't do either choice. Can't do anything now, but I never get anything done anyways. I unlock my phone almost subconsciously. Did I get an interview offer, or was it a spam text? I brace myself and open the messaging app. Uncle Charles, B-Day 426. Hey Stacy, are you busy right now? I have to read the name again to make sure. Uncle Charles, my legal guardian. He adopted me 15 years ago after my parents died in an accident. An accident. Fun fact, every time I record these, I just start sneezing and I have to cut it out. Technically, he's my guardian, but we've only met a few times. I don't even remember what he looks like. I think he's a businessman in Sapphire City. Oh, is he? What Pokemon does he train? Work kept him too busy to take care of me. He was always going on some kind of business trip and never made it to a single parent-teacher conference. For a while, I was pretty broke and asked him for help, but he never answered his phone. One semester later, I got a phone call from an unknown number and it turned out to be him. He explained that he had gotten a new number and forgot to tell me. So that's what it's like between us now. Just a long text on the holidays most of the time. So what does he want? Was it sent to the wrong person? But he mentioned me by name. Reply. Well, I have to reply. I've got no other choices. Yeah? We haven't talked in a while, huh? I heard you recently graduated. I've got a surprise for you. I've been waiting till you turn 18. I got you a flight ticket to Sapphire City for tomorrow. Here's the ticket info. His reply comes very quickly, like he already had it typed out and ready to go. I don't know what to say. First of all, does he understand how college works? There isn't a single college graduate who hasn't turned 18. A child prodigy maybe, but not me. Has it finally dawned on him that he's my legal guardian and now feels the need to help me get a job? Is the flight ticket really necessary though? Attachment travel confirmation JPEG. Attachment address JPEG / attachment community access code .jpeg. Looks like he actually did buy the ticket. What's this access code? Is he inviting me to his house? Reply, hey Charles, what's up? He immediately texts back. Can't really talk about it on the phone. Let's chat in person. I glance at the calendar. I don't have much planned beside job hunting. Maybe I can ask him about job opportunities when I get there. It is gonna be a Saturday anyway. I'm a broke college graduate and with no money, I'm not a suitable target for a scam. That's not true. They'll target you anyway. It's just, can you dodge it? I had no idea back then. This is gonna turn out to be the most insane month of my life. It's very, yeah, that's me. If Uncle Charles hadn't bought a flight ticket, I would have never chosen such an expensive way to travel. I sit in the waiting area watching people walk by. All I'm bringing with me are 2 oranges, a plastic bag. The weather has been getting colder lately. Everyone is wearing heavy coats and scarves. Noises echo across the airport waiting area. Business people with their briefcases, travelers dragging luggage. I feel so out of place among them. Maybe this will be a nice trip. I wonder if there's any good food in Sapphire City. I'm falling asleep. Is it almost time to board the plane? I stand up looking for my gate number, my shoes clicking on the polished marble. A11, A12. I look down at my ticket and... ouch! I feel my face hitting something hard. The tip of my nose brushes against some kind of fabric, and a cold, crisp scent fills my nose, scaring me wide awake. I lose my balance and I'm about to fall when everything comes to a sudden halt, because I'm caught. Someone catches me, oh yeah, midair. I look up and see him. Hello there. The lights of the bright, high airport ceiling illuminate the contours of his body, creating a warm glow around his hair. My mind goes blank the moment we make eye contact. His slender eyes are sharp and observant. I shudder under his watchful gaze. I feel more and more tense every second those eyes stare at me. Although it feels less like a stare, more like a glare. His grip on my back tightens and he purses his lips, looking displeased. I suddenly realize what happened and leap up. I'm so sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. I don't know where to look or what to do with my hands, so I keep staring. He raises his hand to try and fix his shirt collar, and I notice the black leather gloves on his long, thin fingers. With his brushed back hair and expensive-looking 3-piece suit, this guy is ridiculously good-looking. His gaze shifts towards the ground. Oh no, my things! This dude be looking like Bruce Wayne. The bag of oranges I was carrying had fallen out of my hand and rolled a few feet away. So sad. Her oranges. I rush over to pick them up. Before I even catch my breath, the handsome man in black opens his mouth. And this. I follow his voice and look back. It is my cell phone. Apparently it has also fallen out of my pocket and now lies in the palm of his leather-clad hand. Thank you so much. I probably would have just walked away without it if he hadn't said something. I take my phone and wipe the screen. Thank God it hadn't cracked. He must have caught it. I can't even imagine how much money I'd have to pay to get it fixed if it had fallen on the marble floor. It's fine. Be careful next time. He nods politely before noticing something behind me and starts to walk away. I turn to watch the back of his black trench coat fluttering behind him as he leaves. His cold, crisp scent still lingers in my nose. He must be a pretty nice guy, right? After all, he did give me my phone back. What high standards. Wow, he didn't steal my phone. A prince among men. What's that on the ground? Pick it up? Yeah, I'll pick it up. A black leather pouch. Looks like a wallet. Did he drop his wallet? I run after him. Hey sir, I have your wallet. It doesn't look like he hears me. I try to catch up, but he's walking too fast. Is he that much taller than me? Is he? He's gotta be at least 6'2". He walks down a gate with an overhead sign that reads VIP. The last trace of his trench coat disappears out of sight. I rush over to the flight attendant desk. The gentleman who just boarded dropped his wallet. Do you mind if I go give it back? They smile with a polite refusal. I'm sorry, miss. This gate is for first class passengers. First class, of course. Makes sense considering how he's dressed, his hair and everything. The airport announcements come on. This is the final boarding call for all passengers on flight AYACAT. Please proceed to gate A12 immediately. I look around at the gate numbers and glance at my flight ticket. How weird, he and I are on the same flight. So he's headed to Sapphire City too. Cool, guess I can talk to someone once I'm on the plane, see if they'd let me return his wallet. I walk to the back of the passenger line, waiting to board. The flight attendants nearby seem to be talking about him. I thought it was okay since they found a lost item belonging to one of the passengers. Normally, yeah, but the gentleman she was talking about had told us specifically not to give out his information to anyone. They might be his fans or something. Oh, I didn't know that. Is he famous? Sounds like there was a misunderstanding. Now that I think about it, the dark-haired guy did look kind of familiar, like I've seen him before. Where would I even meet hot guys like that, though? I probably just saw his face somewhere. Checking my phone one more time before boarding, a notification suddenly pops up on my screen. Privacy policy. Reminder to help us provide more personalized and better experience. Oh, it's a whole thing. An app. What? Where did all these words come from? A new privacy policy or something. Probably just a random app update. Seems fine, click it. I'm literally too poor to have privacy. Why is the accept in red? The accept's in red and the decline is clear. Well, okay, hold on, let's save. But let's do what most people do. Let's be real, they just click accept. They don't read it. Too long, too whatever. They're just gonna say whatever, accept. Great, I can use my phone now. I squeeze myself through the narrow walkway, finally reaching my seat. I sit down in the aisle seat. In my row, someone was already sitting by the window. Hello. A young guy with long silver hair. He looks like he's in his mid-20s. He is wearing a light-colored scarf and is reading a book. His jawline is soft and elegant. It is as if he pulls me into a quiet world with only us in it. The clambering plane seems far away. Even the air around him feels slow. He turns his head in my direction, notices my presence, and smiles. Hi there. His eyes are the color of clementines soaked in molasses, a filtered afternoon sun. Hi. Can't believe I get to talk to two hot guys in one day. It's just this easy sometimes. After sitting down and strapping on my seatbelt, I can't help but look over at the book he is reading. The book cover is illustrated with embroidered plants. I've seen this book before. It seems familiar. Is that the Encyclopedia of Flora and Fauna? I catch him turning a page, his fingers pausing for a second before putting the book down altogether, surprised. You have the same book? Oh, kind of. I had aloe plants back in my college years, so I checked the book out from the library. He smiles. Aloe seems easy to care for, but there's actually some tricks to it. Right? Like moving it away from the sun if its leaves are turning brown. He would nod ever so slightly during our conversation to show that he is listening intently. I rarely talk to other people about plants, but somehow it feels natural with him. He is very relaxing to talk to. You said in college, right? Are you still a student? You do look pretty young. Oh no, I graduated already. Oh, I see. Well, hope this won't put any pressure on you, but I'm actually a university math professor. Math professor? He doesn't look like a professor, although I take it without question. He does look like the academic type, just not so much math and a little too young for a university professor. Are you teaching at Iolite University? A hot young professor. I bet his classes are hard to get into. I've never seen him on campus at Iolite though. I don't think any school forums ever talked about a hot math professor with silver hair. Sapphire, you. Actually, I was just visiting Iolite City. I have a friend at the university here. That makes sense, but I'm still curious about his book. Are you reading the encyclopedia for fun then? It's not a light read. I mean, physically it's pretty heavy, and not in his field of study. A weird book choice for a trip. He looks down at the encyclopedia, his fingers gently brushing across its illustrated cover. It's because everything in nature is governed by statistics. Why 5 is the most common number of petals, why there's a certain distance between each petal, why the rings in a tree tend to all be the same and grow in a particular way as it ages. In all the most complex structures of flora and fauna, a pattern can be found and analyzed. That's part of what I study, the relationship between nature and statistics. I don't know what to say. Sorry, I know that sounds difficult to understand. Yeah, you don't say, or no, I understood. No, I understood. I'm going to take over for Stacy and say that I understood that. I'm not trying to butter him up or anything, but like, I did understand it. That's good, that's good. I was worried I wasn't making sense, which would reflect poorly on my abilities as an educator. He smiles again and changes the subject. Something else I'm mindful of when taking care of plants is whether or not my rabbit will eat them. Did he say rabbit? I was about to ask when the plane started humming loudly without warning. Intense plane noises. I squeeze the armrest and feel my whole body vibrate. Tension. After what feels like forever, I hear the window blinds next to him being lifted up. It's okay now. Look. I follow the sound of his voice and look out. We're above the clouds. Outside the plane, fluffy piles push up against one another like marshmallows. The sight is almost fairy tale-esque. I gasp and hold my breath. The initial nausea of the plane taking off gradually settles down. It's so pretty. He rests his chin on the palm of his hand. His pearly hair shimmers with a soft glow under the radiant sun. I look over and see his sun-soaked eyes and suddenly think of something else. Since everything in nature is dictated by a statistical pattern, like you said, does that apply to clouds too, even though their shapes look completely random? He nods, looking somewhat perplexed. Right. Math is the universal language. He offers his hand. My name is Kyle, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you. Why would I not take his hand? I'll shake his hand. I'm too nervous to shake hands with him. What? No, I said to take it. Still nauseous? Want to look at something else as a distraction? He's talking about a magazine stuck in the seat pocket in front of us. Looks like someone left a bright pink flyer inside the cover page. I take it out of curiosity. It looks like an ad for something. Love Gotcha Box. Find the perfect gift for your perfect someone. Scan QR code to download app. SSR guaranteed within the first 10 draws. Perfect someone. Kyle is now looking at the ad too. I recognize this. Many kids in college are obsessed with it. It's hard not to overhear a lot of their conversations. Kyle's words make me more interested in the flyer. Have you heard of this app, Professor? Is it fun? Don't call him Professor like that. Kyle pauses, thinking back on something. All I know is that the prizes are randomized and you're supposed to look for someone who's the best fit for that prize item. Or something like that. I see. Finding someone based on the type of prize you get. Guess it is a love gotcha. You know, if you were to get a book about plants and give it to me, I'd be very pleased. You're gaining more relationship points, like in a game. Kyle smiles. All right, quit making fun of me, Professor. He chuckles. Relax, I'm just kidding. But you should give it a go if it looks interesting. I can't say it doesn't. However, if there's a chance of winning something real, then the draws probably won't be cheap, and I don't have the money to waste on that. I fold the flyer and shove it in my backpack. We're not allowed to turn on our phone signal right now anyway. It'll have to wait until later. I don't have a book on plants right now, but I do have oranges. I place an orange on the tray table in front of him. I appreciate that. The citrus smell really puts you in a good mood. Of course. After a while, the plane reaches enough altitude to settle down and is finally safe to walk around. I approach one of the flight attendants at the front of the economy cabin and give them the wallet. Excuse me, I saw a gentleman in first class drop this wallet before he boarded. Can you ask around and get this back to him? Of course. One moment, please. They take the wallet, part the curtain, and go into the next cabin. I catch a brief glimpse of the wider, cushier seats on the other side. So that's business class. The little I could see of it. Man, it must feel good to have money. Slight turbulence almost catches me off balance. I hold onto the cabin wall for support while I wait for the flight attendant to come back. They come back a few minutes later. To my surprise, they still have the wallet. Before I could ask, the attendant says, I'm sorry, none of our passengers in first class claimed this. What? Did you see a gentleman wearing a black three-piece suit? Yes, we asked everyone. Do you want to hold on to this for now? I go back to my seat with the wallet still in my hand. Something doesn't make sense. Was it my mistake? Did someone else drop this, or was it already on the ground?
Open the wallet.
I find a stack of business cards inside. It says, Elias, CEO Elias Information Technologies Ltd. The guy's appearance screams high-level executive from head to toe. It does seem fitting. Along with the cards, there are also a couple of passport photos. It's the same guy I ran into. He seems even more cold and aloof in the picture. Can't imagine what he looks like smiling. But the wallet is obviously his. Why didn't he claim it? Was he asleep?
You seem troubled. What's wrong?
Oh, I found someone's wallet earlier.
And you're looking for the owner? You have a good heart, Stacy.
Just trying my best. I don't know how to get this back to him, though.
That's easy. That's his business card, right? Should have his contact info on it.
I flip the card over. Of course, it lists the phone number and company address. Thanks, Professor Kyle.
No problem. Glad I can help. They must be worried you're doing them a huge favor.
Worried? That guy, Mr. CEO Elias? I wonder what that would look like. Is he gonna have his bodyguards shut down the airport and search everyone like those billionaires in spy movies? What am I talking about? That never happens in real life. I part ways with Professor Kyle after we get off the plane and try to call Elias' number. I keep getting the same elevator music and a pre-recorded company bio. Here at Elias Information Technologies, we specialize in software application development and information security services. No operator answered. Oh right, it's the weekend. Duh. I guess I have to try again on Monday. Putting this on the back burner, I ready myself to get to the address Uncle Charles gave me. Looking at the map on my phone, there are no subway lines or buses that even go near where he lives. What kind of backcountry house is he living in? I finally decide to get a cab. I wasn't expecting the cab driver's reaction when I tell him the address. This is where you're going. That's probably the richest neighborhood in Sapphire City. Yeah, no buses go through there. It's just lakes and gardens. Richest neighborhood? This is making me nervous. What could Uncle Charles possibly want me there for? I stare out the window, stomach in a knot. The shiny high-rises and modern architecture seem daunting. Sunshine races past the metal and glass structures, stinging my eyes. Muffled sounds of street music over loudspeakers can be heard in the car, trains thundering through tunnels overhead, crowds clamor on. The car radio is talking about local news.
Latest news from the channel. The world-famous horticultural show Chelsea's from the 19th century opens Sapphire City in 2 weeks. Hundreds of landscape architects and gardeners from around the world will be attending. The business channel brings you our latest. The tech giant Kurtime, that just announced bankruptcy less than a week ago, will be liquidating and auctioning its assets starting next week. The company building that once held the Best Architectural Design Award will be auctioned off. Food channel news. Pizza HU's newest challenge offers a free 20-inch pizza to whoever can finish the whole thing alone. The winner of the challenge will also get a Pizza HU voucher of $1,000. To sign up, go to Pizza HU, the website at. Entertainment channel news for today. Local billionaire exposed in a 5-way relationship offers $2 million compensation to whoever gets ranked most faithful to him.
Is this what big cities are like? Can't even imagine these are real things that happen. Well, I mean, I'm kind of concerned that Stacy can't even imagine the pizza contest. Like, wow, people eating pizza. That pizza challenge though, there we go, see? Could I finish a 20-inch pizza by myself? I searched for 20-inch pizzas online. Maybe not. About 2 hours later, we arrive at the gated community. This was an expensive cab ride. I wonder if Uncle Charles can pay me back later. I look around. An upscale villa-style community. Can't exactly tell which architect designed all these houses. The surrounding garden landscape is exquisite, like some kind of royal background in a TV show. Star wipe. It's just a regular wipe, but still. I show security the access code Uncle Charles gave me and receive directions to the house. This is so pretty. I never expected him to live in such a posh place. He must have worked a lot to afford this. I ring the doorbell a few times, but he doesn't answer. Maybe if I call him? Call Uncle Charles. He picks up right away. Hey, Uncle Charles, it's Stacy. I'm at the door.
Oh, you're there already. Man, when was the last time I saw you? Was it the dinner on New Year's?
Nope. I haven't seen him in 5 years. The last time we talked was when I asked him for advice in choosing my college major. He didn't hesitate to say finance or accounting. Apparently he doesn't remember that. That's not the point right now. Could you come get the door for me?
About that. I'm not there right now. I'm on a business trip.
What? What did he want me to come here for then? Oh, okay. Did you want me here for something?
You're still looking for a job, right? Well, I've got good news for you. No more of that starting now. I'm transferring $100 million to your account.
I'm sorry? What did you say? I couldn't hear you over the phone. Did he say $100 million?
I'm giving you $100 million.
What? Wait. I almost gasped out loud. Is this a joke? A prank show? Am I getting pranked? Where are the cameras? I search around the bushes almost instinctively.
I'm not lying to you. It's really $100 million. No, it's not cash. Who carries around that much cash? Only counterfeiters. It's going to be wired to your bank account.
I am stunned. I am practically a stranger to Uncle Charles. What would you do if some random guy pulled you off the street and offered you $100 million? Why me?
You're my only heir. All my money will be yours someday. Just think I'd let you get used to having it now.
I pinched myself to make sure this was real. Is this something only rich people do? This doesn't feel real. He could have done anything with that money. Why give it to me?
Do you have an e-wallet set up? I'll transfer the money now.
Oh, okay, it's Stacy. I was not fully aware of what I was doing or what I was expecting. He goes quiet for a second and then...
All right, done.
Ding! My heart skips a beat. He starts talking about something else. I'm not sure I hear him. I log into my e-wallet. Account balance. How many zeros is that? My original balance is tagged onto the back like a tail.
Well, feel free to do whatever you want with it. Just don't spend it all at once, though. I'm in the middle of an investment deal. I'll probably be gone for a while. You can keep living there if you want. If you do, try not to wander outside the community. Get used to the area first. Rich folks tend to be targets for all kinds of people. The security should be top-notch. They patrol 24/7 for intruders. Rest assured, you'll be okay.
He sounds pretty familiar with all that security stuff. Does it come from experience? If he can just dish out $100 million, he must have a lot of assets people are after. I guess it's not surprising.
The keys are under the flower bed to the right of the door. Help yourself in. All right, I gotta go into a meeting. There's a client here who's...
He hangs up. I stand there for a while until the sun dazzles my eyes. I slowly approach the flower bed and reach in. He must be joking, right? He'd actually hide their keys. Oh, they're here. A cold silver metal stings my sweaty palm. A pair of electronic keys with a red button tempting me to press it. My hand continues to shake violently as I press the button. The gates slowly roll back to reveal a courtyard as if revealing a new chapter of my life. I tremble at the rumbling of the metal doors. I feel my blood pressure rising as my blood surges through my veins. What just happened? Am I going crazy? Am I dreaming? Well, either way, I can't just keep standing here. I must move forward into a world I've never imagined before. For better or for worse, I won't know till I try it.
Day 2.
It's 9 a.m. Noises outside the window wake me up. I barely got any sleep, passing out just before dawn. The soft luxury mattress tolerates my tossing and turning all night. Some kind of air filtration system has been running this whole time to keep the room fresh. I get out of bed and look out the window. Automatic sprinklers in the garden, of course. The water covers the flowers with a thin mist, creating a rainbow as it hits the rays of the morning sun, literally stuff from fairy tales. Uncle Charles's garden is very well kept with a large variety of plants. Some I could name, like the Asiatic apple, morning glory, and chrysanthemum. Many are rare species I do not recognize. I think about how I could take care of the garden for him as a small token of appreciation. But it looks like everything might be automated around here. Rich people gardens. Yesterday still feels like a dream. But basically, I am rich now. No more taking the discount night bus home, plus this super mansion. Because now I have... Why am I... 100 Why do I have them one in numbers, one in... Okay. I have so much money. Just one more look, one more. I pull up my e-wallet. Account balance, cha-ching. You know, when your imagination reaches a certain limit and you have to try and come up with something else as a reference, imagine if I were to make $5,000 a month. I'd literally have to work nonstop for over 1,600 years. And that's with nowhere to live, no internet, no food. But now, my heart feels like a lamb dashing through the gates, jumping up and down. I start singing. I have $100 million. I have so much money, I never have to work again. Hooray! I run laps around the bedroom as I sing. But wait, rich people still gotta eat breakfast. I find the kitchen on the ground floor. There are some canned foods in the cupboard. There's an array of kitchen appliances, but they all seem unused. The open-plan kitchen has a wall full of high-end appliances. There is some kind of futuristic water filtration system as well. It filters the water for the whole house, I suppose. Purified water, huh? I take a glass and get some from the tap. Tastes like regular old tap water. What should I do after breakfast? I haven't had a chance to look around the neighborhood yet. I was busy trying to find the right place yesterday and never took a good look at the community. Go for a walk. Don't mind if I do. Strolling along the red brick pavement, it's enraging how comfortable this lifestyle is. Every single plant along the garden route is carefully manicured to perfection. Red koi swim around the fountain I walk by. A bird flies right over my head. Is that a swan? There are swans here. But the views could never compete with this guy walking towards me. Hi there! Who knew our newest resident would be so charming? He has long blonde hair that shines under the sun. His eyes are a mysterious blue color. When we make eye contact, there is something strangely attractive about him I can't quite place. How does he look like he's literally glowing? But his cologne is too strong. It is like being smothered in flowers. Oh hi, my name is Stacy. How do you know I am new here? I've met everyone in the community, but this is my first time seeing you here. Here's a flower for you to remember our first encounter. Thanks. I take it somewhat nervously. The flower is a deep pink blush, almost as exquisite as the man in front of me. It is pentamerous with heart-shaped petals. I've never seen a flower like this, and it definitely isn't from the garden I just passed. What does this guy do anyway? Why is he wandering around here with flowers? Because he's there for the show that you heard on the radio, probably. Thanks. Do you plant these yourself? Oh no, this is the richest community in Sapphire City. I carry these around with my business cards to give to potential clients. About my job. He winks suggestively. I provide all kinds of services for generous, good-looking clients like yourself. I work around the clock too. And it's my goal to make people happy. So, an escort? He must have read my expression and smiles. My name is Steven. I live at number 6. By the way, my last client bought the house for me. Oh wow, is he actually? He winks again. Unless, you know, he's just really good at horticulture. If you ever need anything, call me anytime. Here's my card. I charge $10K by the hour. What? Just kidding. First time clients get my services free of charge. After that, it's negotiable. See you around. I watch as the male escort disappears at the end of the path, along with his hard-to-ignore cologne in the air. Well, I don't know why the person bought my house if his cologne is like Axe levels. Was he just trying to promote his business? Someone like him in that profession probably would never have talked to the old me, but just by being here in this neighborhood, it's like they see me through a filter. This card is a lot. I saved Steven's number. I finished the rest of my walk alone. The neighborhood is bigger than I thought. Hey, is that a community map? Even the maps here have to be so vintage and cool. Jeez. I'm supposed to be here where the red dot is, but which way is north? I hold up my fingers against the background trying to figure out directions. Charles's house should be somewhere over here. Then I hear the quiet crunch of tires rolling across gravel. An expensive black sedan pulls up to me. The silver hood ornament glistens under the sun. I've seen that logo before. Rolls Royce or something like that? I take a step back in awe. The car rolls to a stop. As its driver's side window rolls down, I see a handsome face I wasn't expecting to see. Elias, is that you? Of course it is. Elias, hi! It is the CEO guy from the airport. So he totally saw me acting like a weirdo by the map, huh? He nods as a greeting. Hey. What a coincidence to see you again. Too much of a coincidence, really, considering we just met yesterday. He raises an eyebrow. It's you from yesterday's. I nod him eagerly. Right, I have your wallet. You dropped it at the airport yesterday. I must have left it at home. I could go grab it real quick. It is getting really awkward. I gotta figure out which way is home so I can get the hell out of here. He seems to have noticed I'm nervous. Lost? Yeah, sorry, I'm new here. What's your number? House number. Oh, number 12. Get in.
The passenger door swings open in front of me.
I can give you a ride.
Wow, that'd be great, thanks. I was about to make like a joke, like, yeah, I bet he can.
I carefully go in. The interior isn't all black like his suits. It is all cream, leather, softening his look. He looks straight ahead and drives on. Cold air is blasting from the AC vents in the car. I have the AC controls but don't want to touch them. What if I break something or make him upset? It's a short ride anyway, I can live with it. Suddenly he reaches over and pushes the button I've been staring at. The air blasting onto my face feels warmer. I want to thank him, but it is way too quiet in here. Him not talking also doesn't help. Wipe. 5 minutes later, we arrive at Uncle Charles's house. Wait here, I'll be right back. I sprint out of the car and into the house and come back in just a minute. So many wipes. He takes the wallet with a gloved hand, opens it and briefly looks inside. I hope he doesn't think I'm a pervert for taking his wallet and following him to his home. I didn't touch any of the stuff in there other than taking one of those cards to call you. I mean, I would worry that he thought that we were a thief, but that's just me. I swear. The quietness is getting awkward again. All I can hear is the low hum of the engine. Finally, he says, I apologize. My secretary checks my voicemail. I know you didn't take anything. He pauses, then adds, people who live here have no reason to steal petty cash. Right. I forgot everyone in this neighborhood is rich. And just by staying here, I've earned the same status. Or maybe a little more than that. Maybe someone he can say hi to on a walk. Thank you for returning this to me. It's really nothing, just a wallet. Most people wouldn't have bothered. He might have briefly smiled, or I might have dreamt that. What's your name? Oh, it's Stacy. I hesitate to make small talk. We don't have anything in common to really talk about. But he goes on. Stacy, this is for you. We make eye contact as he hands me back the same business card. My name is Elias. Next time if anything happens, call me. He writes down a string of numbers on the back. Is this my personal number? You're an IELTS graduate, right? Yeah, how did you know? Your phone's charm, it's their mascot. I look down instinctively. Right, I got it from the university bookstore. His gloved finger points at himself. I am too. It's been a few years, but I was at the university festival last month. I was there for that too. It was right before graduation, so a lot of us went. Can't believe someone like him went to my school. Can I call you Elias Senpai? Oh, he liked that. He chuckles at my joke. There is a sliver of warmth that seems to have melted a fraction of his cold eyes. My heart speeds up. It's unbelievable seeing someone like that smile. I should get back to work. See you around. Yeah, thanks for the ride, Elias Senpai. Of course. After the Rolls Royce disappears around the corner, I finally relax a bit. It's a lot of pressure talking to a CEO, but I think things went well. I saved Elias's number. She's just like, yup, check. A while later, I think about what happened and something suddenly occurs to me. If Elias is an IELTS graduate, then that means I log onto the school forum. I used to check it pretty frequently back when I was job hunting. I search for hot guys on the forum and click on the most popular post. IELTS hottest guys ranked by major. Wow, this is thousands of comments. I take some time going through them until I find hottest guy in class 20XX, Elias. Why we chose him. I read on with sudden interest. Our pick for hottest guy is a computer science major, Elias. Just look at his perfect sculpted face, that impeccable nose and full lips. Who wouldn't want to stare into those eyes forever? Those eyes seem to hold a dark and mysterious tale. 3 parts detachment, 4 parts coolness, 5 parts carefree. What? Wow, even for the millennial years, that is cringy. I scroll further down the thread. That doesn't make sense. 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 12. If you were making a pie chart, you'd have a circle equal to 120%. I thought he dropped out in his junior year. Anyone know what happened to the guy?
Probably flunked.
No, he didn't. I was in his class. He had the top grades and was really good in competitions.
People at CS major drop out and join startup companies all the time, like Will Gates and Mark Zuckerberg.
He was in 30 Under 30 magazine. He moved to Sapphire City and is the CEO of his own company now. Of course, that's where I first saw him, on a school ranking for hottest guys. What's the whole college dropout thing about? He seems young and accomplished now. Unlike me, who's not exactly young and doesn't exactly have a jog. Thank God I have the money Uncle Charles gave me, which completely changed my life. I love that I said jog instead of job. I don't think she jogs either. Speaking of which, what should be the first thing I buy with this money? You know how before you even buy a lottery ticket, you'll start thinking about how you'd spend the money? But when you actually win the lottery, it's a whole different feeling? No, because I've never won the lottery, Stacy. I'm totally blanking on what to do with it. It feels so surreal. What's supposed to happen next? It's my luck that brought me here though. Might as well enjoy it. Speaking of luck, I think of the gotcha game ad I saw on the plane. She's instantly just gonna gamble her money away. Now that I've hit the jackpot, is this a sign that I should put more faith in my luck? Maybe it's fate that I'll meet my true love. I scan the QR code from the flyer. The homepage pops up. Love gotcha, find the perfect gift for your perfect someone. I hit download. So we're actually gonna have to play this game, I assume, and give these men, these gentlemen, some gifts. Hi there, I will be your assistant, Love Gotcha Bunny. First up, let me show you the rules. When the SSR code drop rate is 1%, every week a special new SSR item will get a higher drop rate. All prize items will be shipped via delivery drones. For the first 10 extras, the SSR drop rate is guaranteed 100%. Receive perfect gifts for your special someone, said the bunny. Let's see, the basic in purchase for one draw is $13.99. The old me would never even consider spending money on this game. But I have all this money now, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I wonder what that special SSR item is. Let's get this SSR, baby! Buy one draw. Buy 10 draws for $99. You know, Stacy may have all this money, but I don't. Buy one draw. Tickets purchased. You have one ticket left. Oh, whatever. She's rich. Let's draw it. Ooh. R. Your one prize level is R. You get forehead thermometer for adults. You have 10 tickets left. Yeah, come on, give me items. Give me gifts I can give people. An automatic 118 model. 9 tickets left. Okay, let me get one more gift. Pepper spray keychain with quick release. I have 8 tickets left. I'm gonna be playing this game for a while because I should have just done 10 at once, but retro vintage family photo frames, 2-pack push bubble sensory fidget toys. Who wants any of this? Meditation singing bowl set, instant oatmeal low sugar variety pack. Well, Stacy can have that for herself. Oh, I got a special item. I got the silver tie bar. Congratulations. Oh, I got an achievement for winning. Let's check my bank account. E-wallet balance, okay. Still a lot. I look up at what the tie bar is. It's a $500 limited edition. I only used 10 draws to get this SSR, man. That's a real steal. If all the game's users got an expensive item within the first 10 draws, how is this game actually turning a profit? According to the bunny, my prize is going to be delivered by a drone. That should be fast, right? Text. I unlocked my phone. Congratulations, your SSR item has arrived. Please wait for the R items that will be arriving in batches. I don't want any of that except for the oatmeal. Wow, that was actually fast. Technology is amazing. I run downstairs and find a small package in the mailbox. Bummer, I was hoping I'd get to see the drone make the delivery. I open the package, there's a small velvet box. Would be a lot more romantic if I didn't already know what it was. What now? Should I try to gift this to someone? I look at the box and think for a second. Who would wear a tie bar? Almost immediately I think of the cool silhouette of the dark-haired man I met before. Of course, Elias senpai. He almost lost his wallet for me and gave me a ride. I love how she phrases that like he lost it on purpose. I don't know about dating him, but I should at least say thanks. Let's give him this tie bar as a thank you gift. Wonder if I should give him a call. It is his personal number, so he answers right away. Hello, this is Stacy from the other day. We met at the airport. I remember, what's up? I get nervous again. I actually have something I want to give you to say thanks for last time. Sure, are you home right now? Ah! Did he say right now? I bounce off the bed. I'm passing by your place soon. I grab the tie bar and sprint out the door. There he is, getting out of the car. He is aggressively beautiful. Look at that phrasing. He's aggressively beautiful. His eyes are a cold, handsome obsidian, almost dripping with ice as we make eye contact. Almost like a vampire from the movies. Hello, Stacy. He nods politely. I gather my thoughts and hand him the gift box. This is for you, Elias senpai. He briefly looks at me before taking the box. I glance at the tie he is wearing. He has a red wine-colored tie on, which complements the sterling silver tie clip quite well. He says as he weighs it in his palm. A tie bar. What's this? The way he looks at it, kind of like he is observing a delicate instrument. Is there something wrong with it? He must notice I'm staring. Nothing. He wears the same gloves he did on the first day. Those don't look like they work well with smartphones. How come you always have gloves on? Just an old habit. He's literally like a movie character. You know, like the show 008, where the main protagonist always wears gloves. And it's because you can get someone's fingerprints off glass and stuff like that. Get someone's fingerprints off glass. Crap, did I say that out loud? I don't think he'd be interested in stuff like that. But since we're on this topic already... Okay, I guess you could probably also hide a bullet in it. Or poison, that's also possible. Okay, so we're gonna awkwardly flirt with him. Something changes behind his dark eyes. That does happen sometimes. Does that actually happen in a rich person's life? Or is this his way of joking? His mouth resembles a thin line, making it hard for my nervous eyes not to dart around. It's happened to you before. Oh no, I meant in the movies. Silence. He sees how I look and raises an eyebrow thinking of something to say. He opens the box and touches the tie bar, curling his lips to reveal an ever so slight smile. Thank you for this. You're welcome. He smiles again. I can't breathe. Elias's phone starts ringing, ruining everything. That's for me. It's work. I have to go. He isn't much of a talker, is he? Like this? Is he like this in meetings too? I try to picture Elias sitting in a conference room, shaking his head or nodding with a resting face. Never mind. At least he accepted my gift, which means he doesn't hate me, right? Maybe he just didn't know what to say. Technically, he is my first neighbor. I kind of want to get to know him more. Let me take you to dinner next time. What, me? Elias senpai offers to take me to dinner. I need to get a better gift for the occasion. Now I'm going to feel anxious until next time. Thank God I have this gacha game. I know exactly how to get Elias a second gift. I'm going to try it again, see if I can get an SSR. Okay, this time, we're not going to waste our time drawing one at a time. I learned my lesson. Just all of them. Okay, come on. Mini waffle maker machine, compact indoor plug-in, smart security camera, stylish pillow cover, wood tissue, nothing. Nothing. Don't want a waterproof nylon backpack. So I spared you me going through doing that. I don't know if I appreciate the crushing realism of gambling on your phone, but I was clicking through so fast that I didn't even see what I got. So I'm with Stacy. What are sparkle treats? I've never been on chat streaming, but I think it's actual money you can give to streamers. The coupons later show up in my mailbox. Still haven't seen the drones though. Are they so high tech that they avoid detection? They've been delivering the R-level prizes I won. All the packages pile up in the living room. It's way too many for me to open by myself. I spend all day going through them and get too excited for bedtime. Now that I'm in bed and the lights are off, suddenly every noise seems much louder. A weird sound is coming from outside the window. I get out of bed and peek out. The house across the street is fully lit up. All the windows are open. In the dead of night I can hear music coming from inside one of the windows. It's like an 8-bit game party. There's a young guy talking against the upbeat tempo. Oh, a gamer. Feel free to tell all your friends about the live stream, guys. It gets lonely here, as y'all know. I just love to share my stories with everybody. Live stream? Is my neighbor a streamer? What? Leaving already? It's hardly been an hour yet. That just breaks Just Cute's heart. Justy Cute's heart. Justy Cute? Guy's streamer name. He wants more people to watch? Maybe I should see what's going on. I go on iChat and type in the name. Justy Cute. There it is. All I see is someone's hand in the camera. I start typing in the comments. Why is there just a hand? Looks like a newbie just joined us. We have to get to level 15 in the daily tasks to unlock more of this. Daily tasks? I know it's a taskbar on the top of the screen. It says level 13 right now and getting closer. A blinking banner flies across the live stream. Just My Love 222 sent a cheer for 50,000 coins. The taskbar jumps up by a huge chunk. Oh, I get it now. 15 more minutes go by and no one else sends any cheers or coins, but a lot of them are talking in the comments. I'm a little curious what he looks like. Maybe I should try the coupons I got from the gacha game. Yeah, let's give him the sparkle treats. What else is she gonna do with them? The bar springs up all the way past 15. Thank you for the treats, user 188888. You're such a sweetheart. His voice cheers up from off screen. User 188888 sent 10 sparkle treats to Justy Cute's room. Oh no, there's an announcement on the website's public channel too. I forgot this is an SSR item after all. I seem to have stopped checking for the prices of things recently. Welcome to level 15, guys. Let's go for it. Here's today's screen time of the day. The camera angle shakes slightly, goes out of focus, then comes back to a face. Here I am. He stands up facing the camera and makes a heart gesture. Lots of love for you, user 1888. I blush even though he can't see me. It's a funny feeling being recognized by all these hot guys, even if they're just after my money. Stacy. I get why he has a lot of fans. Justy Cute fan page sent 1 sparkle treat. Justy Cute unofficial number 1 sent 3 rose bouquets. Everyone starts sending cheers all of a sudden. Alright guys, let's get started. I'm gonna pick someone from the comments to join me. He starts streaming an MMO RPG game. I need to try and get some sleep. I don't want to get picked, so I drop out of the room. I perch myself on the windowsill. The upbeat music has already turned into in-game sound effects. Maybe I'll just pop back in real quick. Can I get a buff, please? You're the best. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Please don't be mad at me. Looks like he lost pretty quickly. I wonder how bad it was. Baby, you could have dodged that attack. Dude, is your internet slow or something? Hey guys, please don't be rude. He's new at this game. I'm so sorry, guys. That was all my fault. He sounds like he's about to cry. It's all my fault. Everyone on my team is now. You guys did nothing wrong. This is on me, guys. His fans try to comfort him in the comments. I have no idea what just happened between them. I'm really sorry. Don't be sad. Everyone makes mistakes. It's just a game anyway. Okay guys, thank you so much. I want to do something for all of your support. I think I'm going to offer my personal phone number for 3 sparkle treats. This is going to be a today only thing, guys. If anyone wants to text me or anything, don't miss the opportunity. See, this is... The stream life's gone too far, Justy Cute. Wow, that happened so fast I got whiplash. I still have a lot more coupons left. 3 is barely anything. Is it going to be weird since he's my neighbor? He'll probably be really surprised I live next door. 3 treats. Send. After a few minutes, I get a private message with an actual number. I saved Justy Cute's phone number. Okay, last thing before I log off here. So as you all know, next Thursday, what's important, it's gonna be my birthday. I'll be doing a live stream as usual. Please no one send me any gifts. I just want to spend that special day with all of you. That's the streamer grind right there. That little side hustle of manipulation. Next Thursday, huh? I should probably go over to say hi and maybe get him a birthday gift. It's past midnight and a gibbous moon hangs low in the night sky. Oh, I've stayed up too late again. Gotta try and rest for a bit. I've lived here for 2 weeks. No more worrying about getting a job or paying bills. It's been fantastic. I get all my food and groceries delivered. Now money equals convenience. All I need to think about is what to have for breakfast, then lunch, then dinner. then breakfast again the next day. I should probably be doing something else in life. It's a new week. That means the gacha game has new SSR now. Let's see what I'll get this time. No, Stacy. Oh, Stacy's addicted. Oh, you receive SSR item. Romanticanti red wine. Congratulations. You know, I know it would be unrealistic if every time she went on, she just instantly won the special prize. But at the same time, I don't feel that the commitment to the realism of how tedious it is to actually do stuff like this is required. Check my bank account. Oh, wow. Dipped under the 100 because of this game. This time the package doesn't arrive until the next day. I find a shipping container on the porch filled with packing peanuts. The wooden box that the wine comes in is carefully wrapped. It takes me a while to get it open without breaking the bottle inside. The wine feels heavy and expensive in my hand. The glass of the bottle is a glistening dark color, the label written in a language I can't read. I know nothing about wine. Better give this to someone. Who should I give this SSR item to? Okay. So our choices. Let's just continue on with the Elias route. We've kind of started on that, so let's just keep going with that. The bottle kind of reminded me of Elias's eyes. The best person for this SSR item is Elias. I'm getting ready to text him when a call comes in. It's Elias. Pick up the phone. Stacy. Yes, it's me, what's up? Such a funny coincidence that he calls me just as I was about to text him. Almost as if he reads my mind or something. Are you free tonight? Can I take you to dinner? Tonight? So soon? I thought he was just being polite last time. Well, I mean, it's been 2 weeks. It's not the most soon. And it just so happens I'm trying to gift him this wine. Somehow it is like he always knows what I have planned. Like some kind of superpower. Like in a spy movie when the secret organization has a secret room with like 100 screens that updates them with all the news and plans and stuff. Why is your kink that Elias is a spy? That's really nice of you. You don't have to do that. It's just a casual dinner at my place. That's it. I don't know what to say. Still there? Yes. I hastily respond. What time do you get off work? I can pick you up. Work? I haven't worked since I inherited $100 billion. I don't even think about what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Right now I'm just staying at home. I say embarrassed. Elias probably works really long hours at the company. What if he thinks I'm some kind of freeloader? Perfect, that's simple enough. I can come by at 7. The doorbell rings at 7. I'm already prepared with the wine and everything. I go to the gate and see Elias waiting there. He looks even hotter today, leaning against his black Rolls Royce, staring into the distance. I know I've got money now, but it does not make my vocabulary more sophisticated. My brain stops working when I see his face. He starts walking over and offers to carry the gift bag for me. What's this? It's wine. I don't know a lot about wine, but I don't know, I just thought this one would be good for you. Well, thank you. He goes around to the driver's side carrying the wine, his dark suit jacket on his arm. The latter hits his side softly as he walks. A soft wind tussles his hair. Everything about him is perfect. I sit in the passenger seat next to him and buckle up. I remember how I found his wallet on the first day. I was trying so hard to get his attention, and now here I am, sitting in his car. Street lamps create a fast-moving string of tattered spots on the window as we quickly drive by them. The night air smells fresh and crisp. Elias drives uneventfully down the street. I observe the flower beds in the gardens we passed by. The stars are beautiful tonight. I wish this moment would never end. 10 minutes later, we arrive at Elias's mansion. Wow, Elias-senpai, your place is beautiful. He parks outside the garage and leads me up the stairs. Hey, can I ask you something? Why invite me to dinner? We're just 2 strangers who bumped into each other at the airport and happened to live in the same community and also went to the same school. Okay, that's way too many coincidences. Could it be fate? Yes, it's fate. Crap, I actually said my thoughts out loud again. We go inside. Elias hangs his jacket on a hanger and puts it on the coat rack by the door. He isn't even gonna take off his gloves in his own home. Come on in. The dinner table he leads me to is already set and the food smells so good. I can't believe he has all this prepared already. Did he cook these too? I try to picture him cooking with leather gloves on. Never mind. Elias prepares the wine I got him and walks over with 2 glasses. When he sets my glass on the table, there is a very subtle but intentional touch where his fingers act as a buffer between the bottom of the glass and the tabletop, so that it is set down without any clanging. I was going to offer my help, but it seems like he knows what he is doing. We get halfway through our food and the conversation flows much more naturally. Did you recently move here? Yes. How come? It's my uncle, actually. Elias's eyes are softened underneath the dim glow of the kitchen lights, perhaps also because he isn't wearing so much black anymore. I feel much more at ease talking. I tell him about my ordinary life and ordinary upbringing and how Uncle Charles brought me here. I don't mention the 100 million, but the whole thing sounds interesting enough already. You know, I gotta be honest, I am so not used to this lifestyle. I say, tasting the delicious food dance on my tongue. It suddenly brings up memories of stale oatmeal, something that still pulls at my heart. I look across the table at Elias. He holds up his wine glass and swirls it slightly, deep in thought. Elias has probably never had instant oatmeal in his life. Even as a snack, he probably gets something like a red wine gelato or some other fancy dessert. Perhaps I stopped talking for too long. Elias takes the signal as an end to my story. You used to live like that, huh? I'm a little surprised, I have to say. Let me ask you this. Did you ever think why your uncle wanted you to inherit his assets? Honestly, I have no idea. All I know is he wanted me to come to Sapphire City. I see. You know, I'm trying really hard to accept things as they are. Obviously, this is the best situation I can possibly hope for. I'm financially independent. I don't have to get a job. Because, you know, jobs are made to get money. Elias frowns. So your plan is to do nothing with your life? Do nothing with my life? Why do I feel like I just got in trouble with my boss? What should I do then? He takes a sip of wine thoughtfully. I know this money just won't just grow into more money on its own, but I also know there are ways to make it happen. Can you teach me, Elias Senpai? I want to learn about stocks and funds and stuff and how to trade them. For someone with zero experience, there can be a lot of risks involved. Oh, I just wanted to try. Maybe start off with something small? Investment is not that simple. Tell that to all those Wealth Simple app commercials and stuff. I knew that. That's why I said I wanted to learn. Jeez. Once word gets out, a lot of people will be coming after your money. They always talk big about their idea at first, but once you put your money into their investment, you'll never see it again. How can you tell someone's a fraud? It sounds like he definitely has experience with this kind of thing. There's an easy fix. Find out exactly how much money is going to lead to more money. Everyone says their idea is low risk, high return. So why aren't they asking their family, their friends to invest? Why let a stranger take all their profit away? I nod intently. Never expect anything for free. That's how they get you. Watch them. Listen to them. Don't just watch what they do. Watch what they intend to do. Where there's desire, there's always a paper trail. I top off his glass out of respect. Light reflected off the glass glimmers across his obsidian eyes. For just a split second, I think I see something behind them that I don't quite understand yet. He has me convinced, though. If you're seriously interested, I could introduce you to my investment consultant next week. Really? That would be great. Seeing him talking like normal again, I finally feel relaxed and all of a sudden feel very tired. I should get up and stretch my legs a little. Excuse me, bathroom? Upstairs, 2nd floor. I follow his directions upstairs and face a narrow hallway with doors on either side. I forget which door he said is the bathroom. He didn't actually, did he? 2nd door on the left. That sounds promising. This door isn't closed all the way. I open it. Room is dark, save for a few green and blue blinking lights. Looks like some kind of computer. This definitely is not the bathroom, so it must be the last door. I find my way to the bathroom. I'm getting ready to go back downstairs when I smell something burning from the room I just passed by. Maybe one of the machines overheated? I open the door a little wider. Light from the hallway pours onto a tabletop and something silver by the door catches my eye. What? There's a shiny piece of metal on the table, small and long, kind of familiar. Pieces of springs and parts that have been taken out have been strewn aside. The burnt smell comes from a power tool that has been left on. I get closer to take a better look. It is the tie bar I gave him. What the hell? Why? Thinking back to our conversation that day, I remember saying to him, there could be something dangerous hidden in there, maybe poison or a bullet. And he said, that does happen sometimes. Seriously? I was just joking. I hear footsteps at the bottom of the stairs. Better get back to him soon. Sorry, got lost a bit. Just taking ties apart up there, huh? You okay, bro? Kind of paranoid. I go back to the dinner table, but I can't stop thinking about the tie bar. What's wrong? Elias senpai, about the gift I gave you the first time. He watched me with those dark eyes. You went in there. You saw what I did to it. Yeah, what's up with that? Suddenly Elias looks down. I can't read the expression on his face. He leans back in his chair and takes a deep breath. I apologize. I know it was important to you, Just what? Elias falls silent for a moment. Stacy, what do you think of me? Elias senpai, you're young, successful, very attractive. I mean, you are a CEO at this young age, right? That's probably what everyone thinks of him. Young and successful. His fingertips touch together deep in thought. My family used to own a pretty successful enterprise. Back then, we were very well off. One day, it just all came crashing down. An employee hid recording devices in our home. And they heard everything. Every detail about the company, every conversation. They blackmailed my father to sign away all of our shares in the company. We never recovered from the loss. The room is heavy with grief. I even start to feel bad for him. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you relive that again. That's ancient history. I've got my own company now. Kind of a way to make up for old times. That explains why he's so sensitive to receiving a gift from a stranger. The leather gloves, the security checks must all be part of the trauma. Although, maybe what happened this time is a slight overreaction? This is the last time, I promise. He looks at me intently. I won't do this to you again, because if it's you, I think I can trust you. I grab the wine glass and take a sip to hide my blushing face. How am I supposed to respond? He never takes his eyes off of me. Perhaps it is the dimming light, perhaps it is truly him, but the way Elias looks at me has changed. Although a part of me would like to think that he has developed some kind of affection, but it might just be part of his charm as the CEO of an entire organization. I feel conflicted. It's been a week since I had dinner at Elias' house. Elias seems to be pretty caught up with work. I haven't spotted his car coming in or out of the community on my routine daily walks. He is supposed to be introducing me to his consultant. Maybe it's my turn to ask him out for dinner. I do have reservations about my oatmeal making skills, but I can't afford the best food in the city. Or even better, I should hire a private chef. E-wallet notification. Dear customer, your account balance is currently below 100. Huh? E-wallet notification. Dear customer, your account balance is currently below 100. I go to the e-wallet app. Your statement history. Authorized transaction amount. Whoa. Next. Authorized transaction amount. Next. Uh-oh. Someone is siphoning the money. Yep. You always gotta be checking on your e-wallet. Are we actually gonna show like the full amount of how long it would take? Dedication. E-wallet notification, dear customer, your account balance is currently below 100. What? What happened? Is this a prank? Did something happen while I was asleep? I called my bank. It looks like similar transactions have been getting authorized for the past week. If you didn't make those transactions yourself, it's probably someone you know or someone who knows your login information. But I'm saying I'm the only one. There is no one else. Who would I give my bank info to? Well, all we can see from our end is that you did approve all those transactions yourself. Okay, is there a way to cancel them? According to the bank, the account that received the money has been emptied. Whoever's on the other end has been planning this for a long time. The money was laundered immediately after they were transferred out. The authorities have been notified, but chances are they probably won't be able to recover much of it. They investigate my bank account and find no unauthorized security breaches or attempts. Every step was made to appear as if I did it. But I've never heard of the name on this other account before. Have you been in contact with anyone recently that you suspect might have had the opportunity or motivation to do something like this? Have you recently lent your phone to someone else or let another person use your phone, no matter how briefly? Someone suspicious? I don't think I ever did something like that. No one would have had any kind of access to my phone. I need to ask someone for help. Now, I think it makes more sense to ask her uncle, but I'm gonna follow this Elias route down the trail and see where it goes, even though, remember, Elias touched her phone, like when he first got it. Elias would probably have the most experience in financial fraud. I dial his number. We're sorry you've reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. No longer in service? I need to ask someone for help. Uncle Charles. Oh right, I should call Uncle Charles. We're sorry you've reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. No longer in service again? Did he get a different number and forget to tell me again? My last resort is to go to Elias's house. No one answers. No one answers for a long time. The house seems empty. All I have left is the business card Elias gave me. In the end, this little card turns out to be the only true connection I have with him. He's always been right here. How could this happen to me? How could I let this happen to me? In that moment, I struggle to deal with the sudden overwhelming discrepancy I feel from getting and then losing all of that money. What am I supposed to do now? And maybe starting over is a good idea. Interesting. Okay, so we'll definitely have to go through again and make some different choices and see if we can save the money. So Stacy obviously got scammed super hard, and there were a lot of things that were sus. So now I just want to solve the mystery of how many people were in on this? Who was the person who really stole it? What was fake, what wasn't? Clearly this is one of those games that builds upon itself, and each run will learn a little more, so I'm excited for that. Until then, let me know what you thought and which one of these sketchy dudes you're interested in seeing go a route with. And thanks so much for hanging out with me here on Enjoying Pixels, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.